Lady of Elegance Collections. And how are you doing? Well, I've been trying to work on StreamYard on my tablet where I don't have to get the vertical look. I don't know if I can switch it down and it still records. I don't know. It said lock and roll back. I don't know. I'm trying to do something different here, and evidently it's not. I'm gonna have to keep it vertical. And I do, and that's the reason why I went to StreamYard, because I can get my horizontal look. But it's, we are going to get this tablet straight and where I can do it on StreamYard. But I've been in the studio for the past 2 nights, and welcome to the Lady of Elegance Collections. I've been in the studio for the past 2 nights, y'all. When I got off from work, was not tired, was not sleepy, any of that. So, and then my daughter cooked me a beautiful dinner last night, and I decided to eat some of it for breakfast this morning. I didn't want uh, grits, eggs, oatmeal. I didn't want none of that. So I wanted this for breakfast, and this is what I'm eating for breakfast along with my cup of coffee. You know, I got to have breakfast to get me started. And breakfast is breakfast. It doesn't matter whether you have the grits, eggs, bacon, or toast. It can be anything you choose, but as long as you put something on your stomach, because that's the most important meal of the day. I don't have any bottled water, so I'm going to go over there and boil me some water. And we're going to get started on this journey right here. But as we talk about this morning, I want to show you what I worked on last night. I went out there to StreamYard, and I didn't record anything, I don't think, because I can't find the tape. Um, YouTube got my stuff everywhere, so I don't know what's out there, y'all. I don't know what went where. I'm gonna be searching this morning. I know I did a 40-minute video last night with StreamYard, but I cannot find it this morning. I'm really just waking up because I woke up with a little back pain this morning, some back pain. And I'm gonna have to get on that heating pad today. Um, as you know, I had a bad pull strain muscle in my back from work. So, and I'm doing everything the doctor tell me to do. And yes, I did report it to work. I did report it to my supervisor um, a month ago, and he knows, he's aware. So, but I didn't stay out of work because I can't afford to stay out of work. You can't afford to stay out of work and don't get paid. But anyway, I want to come on for a little bit because I'm gonna be on live practically all day. If I can get my camera on my tablet to work on StreamYard, I will be on StreamYard. Um, I want to get my studio organized. I need to go to the sewing machine shop, but the most important thing, we got to get my son out of here to get him to the dentist. He has a real bad toothache. His face has swollen. And so right now, I had some medication to help him to get some of that swelling down until he get to the dentist. But I want to share with you what I made last night. Listen to Toney Talk Up Besta. That's my pastime. I listen to her a lot. And I have made 5 of these charms. I have made 5 of these. So I'm deciding how I want to package it. I think they came out beautiful. What you think? Let me know what you think. How these turned out. This came out real beautiful. And this is an item that's going in the collection. This is an item that's going in the collection. Remember, I will have these in the collection. And some of them have little flowers, pendants on them. And some of them have little gold balls in it. Let me show you. Um, I, this the one has the little gold balls in it. And I thought that turned out real beautiful. I am making some to put on my journal with my, I'm doing my journal. So I said I was gonna print it, but I'm gonna have to see how much the ink. I'm gonna have to buy some ink because my ink is like $100 a cart for 6 cartridges in this color. So I'm gonna see how much it costs. If it's cheaper for me to print it, I'm gonna print it. But if not, I'll go back the way I got it before. But I don't know. I think it might be a little bit cheaper to I know one journal book cost me $25 to print, and I want to get at least 10 if I'm gonna get them printed. At least 10. I want at least 10 um, to start off with, and as orders comes in, then I can pre-order. But then, everybody's telling me how to do this, just to pre-order them, do a pre-sale first and see how many I can get from that before I print them. And this is my other one with the beads on it. And this is going in the collections, y'all. This is going in the collection. And I thought it's turned out real beautiful. And these all was made by me. I was trying to get online last night to show you um, how I was making my jewelry here, my charms. And they're a little long because I got them made for the going back in the binder, but I want it to come down to here. And I have a budgeting binder. This is my budgeting binder. And see, I purchased these from like J Lux, and see, hers is short. Hers is short, and it's beautiful. They are beautiful, but I wanted mine a little bit different from hers. I wanted mine a little bit longer, and these are beautiful. These are so beautiful, and I got to buy me some bows and all that stuff coming around holiday time. People love red, white, and green bows, and so I got to buy some of that. But in order for me to start doing anything, I got to get labels. Um, Go to online labels and order me the blank labels, and I got a lot to do. And I want y'all to keep me in prayer because it's a challenge over here. And the holiday season is gonna be coming around soon. So I got to go ahead and order my red and green vessels up and my Christmas tree vessels up, um, because I want to go ahead and get them started. I also want to, I just got a lot going on. So I'm trying to get my studio organized because I think I'll move my sewing stuff in the back, in the back. I set an area for, and this will be only for making candles and stationaries. And I'm working hard to get those done. I'm bringing the savings challenge cards. I already done print one. I know how I want it, and that's going to be going off to the printer. I want to print it myself as well. It's cheaper to print it yourself. Being honest with you, it does take a lot of ink because it's colored. Um, but I may just let that go to the printer. I don't know. I have a lot to print, and that's what my um, children was telling me. Mom, you may just need to go ahead and have the book printed. Let that be printed and just order. Do a preset. So I may just do that because everything I have, y'all, is colored. It's colored. It's colored. And I may do that. I'm trying to find a way to save money because I have to purchase a car because my truck went completely out. So I don't have any transportation at this moment. So I got to purchase a car. And I keep forgetting, a lot of people about my Cash App, I keep forgetting to put it in the description box, y'all. I got to sit down and put all that information in the description box. And I am so sorry. But I will get there. I will get there. I'll be working admin work today. I got a lot of admin work to do today, and I want to clean up my studio. And as I get my stuff, the studio cleaned up and organized the way I want, then I sit down and think about I got to purchase another desk. I do need another desk and bring my printer and my shipping label machine out here and put all my sewing equipment and all this other stuff in the back because I do want it organized. I do have a cover for the back here where y'all won't be seeing what's going on in my kitchen area, and that's one of the goals. So I have so much going on here. I enjoy doing my YouTube. I'd like to thank all of you who have subscribed, who's trying to help me. I think I'm up to 300 and, I forgot, I need to look out there. But I think it's up to 300 and, I see it's 300 and something. Where's my phone? I could tell you right quick. I think I'm up to 300, because I can look at my phone right quick. It's on my phone. But I got to learn how to do StreamYard. I got to start generating some income um, for my business. I have not generated any income. I'm paying out more than I'm bringing in. So I got to generate some income. I got to get this website up and loaded and running today. It's up. It's ready for me to roll, but I got to put my banking information in. And I listen to a lot of other uh, content creators, and I'm learning. I'm learning from them. I'm learning from them what all they need to, what all they are doing to make their channel grow. I am learning a lot from them. So we're gonna have to we're gonna have to go and get what we need. I am up to 318 subscribers, and I like to thank you for subscribing. So come on in as you view my live. Just come on in and press press subscribe, like, and comment. And I like to thank all of you because all of you are helping me over here on this channel. And because I do support a lot of channels. I do support a lot of channels. I support more than just candles and stationaries. I support a lot of other channels who has a lot of other topics going on, like the case of Carmela Anthony case that's going on. I support his. I mean, that's the reason why I support Toney Talks, Vesta, Keisha, Keisha, uh, Keisha, and I support Freezy. I support those three. Um, I hold on for a minute, y'all. One moment. Let me shut this camera down. You wait till I get in the middle of recording, then you tell.
Why can't you just go record in your room?
I was sitting here. These people want to see my background.
This is junk. You want me to be honest? This is junk.
You still on camera. I got to finish. I got to get this stuff done. Okay, y'all, I am back. I had to transition to another area, um, but another area in my home. Huh. That's why Coach Ryan ranks these kids. She's still at number 5. But anyway, I'm still learning. I'm working hard, and I need all the help over here I can get. I need the subscribers, but I got to start with me. So today is going to be a long day for me. I'm gonna put on my back brace. I was in my back brace all day um, for the past 4 days at work. So I'm put on my back brace, and I'm gonna put the one on that has the massage with the heat on. I'm gonna have that on. It's just gonna be a long day. I got a lot of work to do in the studio. I'm trying to set up my email list. They said the emails is very important. So I got the Lady of Elegance Collections email up now, up and running. So I got to set that up, and I think I got to go back to YouTube to update that. I'm trying to get everything on the one channel because I have like 3 different um, YouTube channels, and I don't use but one. So I'm trying to get them to merge all of them up under the Lady of Elegance Collections. So I don't know who to reach out to over there because you go to the supports and you still don't get no help. So I get frustrated with that. But anyway, and I'm trying to do StreamYard to get this set up over here. And once you come in, don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. I need all the likes and I need all the comments as well. The comments is very important as well. And you let me know how I'm doing over here. And like I said, I watch a lot of other channels besides the stationaries and the candle making and the um, learning how to make the beads, the necklace, and the charms. I watch a lot of other channels who have a lot of information that's going on in this world. Like Toney Talks, she's really heavy on the Carmela Anthony case, and she's is deep dive in that, and I support her 100% with that. I just can't talk about Carmela Anthony, y'all, because I don't know enough law-wise to say anything about Carmela Anthony. And like I keep saying, my hearts and prayers go out to him and his family. You got to know a lot, and I do not want to copy off of nobody else just to get rating. My business is set up for my small business, but I do support other content creators. I support Keisha. I don't know that lady, but I do support her. She has a lot of content on the Carmela Anthony case as well. She's deep dive in that. She does a lot of research, just like Tony. I call her Tony, but her name is Toney Talks. And she's very educated in that, and she's trying to educate the public. Toney Talks, educate the public from day one. She breaks it down. She explains it to you, whether you understand it or not. But you will understand it when she finished with before she finished her live. Um, Keisha does the same thing. Frieza does the same thing. They bring people in who knows about the case, who have been to the jury, and all that. That's a lot of time. I don't have time for that. So that's the reason why I go over there and support them, and I make a comment or two, and I just listen. But I support them over there, and they come back to my channel and support me with my handcrafting business. So it's a lot goes on out here in this world, and people are talking about. Some people just bring the wrong information, and that's the reason why I stopped listening to everybody. Some people just bring the wrong information. So I narrowed down to three when it comes down to Carmel Anthony case. Now you know they got another case going on with Ben Crump with the Wells young man that got missing in Mississippi um, on a boat ride with some friends. Well, I'm not even gonna comment on that because that don't make any sense to me. You know, um, parents, you have to educate your children. That's all I can say on that. You have to educate your children. It doesn't matter what race you in. You still got to educate your children. You got to educate your children. And if the children don't want to listen, pop them upside the head. With some sense can come back into them. Common sense. Common sense. So sit down, talk to your children, and let them know about the real world. Everybody's not for us and everybody's not against us neither. So I'm not going to get in that race thing because that is crazy. I'm not going to get in that. Like I said, educate your children. I have three. I always educate my children. My parents always educated us. My brother and I did sit down and they educate us about this world out here because people don't care. They don't care how much money you got and how much money you don't have. You can be don't have you can be poor as the dirt on the street or tar on the street and with a penny, and they still don't care about you. There's some people out there do care about a poor person and will try to help them, but they have to help themselves. Okay, so you have to educate your children and stop letting your children go to everybody's house, getting on everybody's boat. That's as simple as that with me. Who know about an island? I don't know about no island. I just know how to get on the cruise ship and go over there to Bahamas and spend 3 days and bring my happy butt back home. So educate your children, teach your children how to look for signs and clues where they're not welcome. It's as simple as that. Now you see, no, you just don't be the only one on a boat. But that's enough on that conversation. So that's just the way I feel about that. You educate your children. And these boys are hard headed anyway. I don't care what race you're, your boys are hard headed. I got one and he's hard headed too. When he was at that age, I had to bust him upside the head. You got to let them children, especially the boy children, who's in control. If a woman raising 6 boys, she's a good woman because I know she probably been busting upside the head for the longest. So educate your children. I don't care what race you are. People still will hurt you. People still will hurt you. Jealousy plays a big part of that, and they have more than the world. All I can say, educate your children, and I educate mine. My son got all types of friends, all type of nationality friends, and you know what I told him? Be aware. I don't play that. And if you go out and get yourself killed, and you think I'm gonna run up and down the road by you this and you that, no, because you know better. Children, think for yourself. Young adults, think for yourself. Parents just don't send your little children off with all whatever group. That's all. I never sent mine. I always went. Even when high school, I always went. But that's enough on that. And educate your children. That's all I can say. I'm not even gonna get into that race thing with that. But that's enough to tear anybody's channel up with that. I'm not gonna get into that. And then another issue is this lady, these parents from South Carolina murdered a 4-year-old. Now that is ridiculous. If that mother did not want that child, she should have went to somebody and asked them, can they help her with that child? I blame the mother a lot more than I blame the father. Yes, she might have had that child all the time and pregnant with another one. That's life. Why would you want to hurt your own child? And then I blame the father as well. You coming to see your child and your child's not there. That's the first question. You said, where is whatever her name is or his name is? And they can't get, okay, you can't tell me where your name is and they out of town with some friends and you didn't let me know nothing about it. How about I'm hitting 911 on you? I'm calling the police because something is going on here. He just as much responsible as her because he did not reach out to the law. I don't want to hear none of their excuses and whatever happened because that shouldn't have happened. It's too many senior citizens would have stepped in and helped her with her child. My last 2 children are 10 months apart. Both of them in diapers. I ain't hurt neither one. I ain't gonna hurt no children. I ain't going to hell for hurting no children. Didn't no seniors neither. But you know what? The father of those last 2 children, that family stepped in and helped me when I got down sick. I went through postpartum. I cried plenty of days. I thought I was gonna kill myself plenty of days. But God brought me through. Y'all single mothers, y'all need help out there. Go to a senior who can help you. A lot of seniors would be glad to help you with your children because their children are grown and their grandchildren probably live in another state and they come in once or twice a year. I don't have no sympathy for her and I don't have no sympathy for the father. I tell my daughter the same thing who has my grandson. I said, when you get tired and you stressed out, just leave him here. He'll be all right. Believe me, she take me up on that offer now. Yes, she take me up on that offer. You want to go somewhere and hang out with your friends? Leave him here. You get in your own place and you have him at your own place and you get stressed out and whatever, bring him to grandma. He got a room. If he don't, he can sleep in the bed with me. It doesn't matter. I love all children. And I was mad when I seen that. I don't even want to hear it. Because if I was on that jury and this select me as a jury officer, you know what? Don't waste the taxpayer money. Let her have that baby. And take that baby from her and see if the family want that baby or put it up for adoption or whatever in another home. And send her behind straight to the electric chair. Her and the father. Don't waste another dime of the state money. Because you got to clothe them, you got to feed them, you got to give them 3 meals a day, you got to treat them like the human, you got to have counselors, and you got to do this. When you go behind the bars, you shouldn't be getting nothing when you hurt a child, especially when you murdered that child intentionally because she was busy and she couldn't sit still. When I heard that, I got mad. I wanted to grab her and just shake her. Because all mothers go through things. Fathers don't always be in the picture. We all go through menopause. And we don't know what menopause is. I went through it badly. Badly. But I did not hurt my children. I would hurt myself if I hurt a child. Lady E don't like that. They better not ever call me for a case like that. And I got to be on a jury pool? Oh, no. Don't waste my time. Don't waste the state time. And I tell the judge, the prosecutor, the defense attorney, all of them, don't waste my time. Why are you wasting state money? Oh, they got to get a trial. You ain't got to get nothing. That child didn't get a trial. You went straight and killed that child. Ooh, y'all, I'm mad. I'm mad about that. I'm mad about that. But I'm sorry to hold you up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, Jesus, I got to get off this here because I done got myself upset, worked up behind this. I can't take it. I can't take it because I don't. Everybody said they'd be glad to get that child. That's all she had to do was ask for help. Just ask for help. We all need help. Seniors need help. Everybody need help in this world. I don't like everything my grown behind children do. But I ain't go out there and kill them either. I don't like everything my grown children say to me. Children kill their parents as well. One, once your child get a certain age, you got to respect your child. Yes, and please, if you ever hear it in my recording, and I need help over here on my recording, and my son, he's the only one gonna help me because that daughter, that's why she's number 5. I don't care how much you cook. Um, he ain't got to do and say, hey, I need help, or L, I need help over here. He'll jump up and come and help me. Now he done moved up to number 3. He been trying. He done got out of number 5. He's number 3. The girls are still number 5. The grandson is still number 1. I'm acting like Coach Prime. I'm a ranker. But anyway, y'all have a blessed and wonderful day. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna go back and see if I can find that video to show you my charms that I was making. Well, I'm gonna be making charms all out today, but today is admin day for me, to get my studio organized, get my son to the dentist, and I will drop my Cash App in the description box. I will drop that in the description box. And if you see a little blank in my video, I had to turn the camera off and redirect to another part of the home because that daughter of mine is, that's why she's number 5. Y'all, that is the reason why she's number 5. Her and her attitude. But y'all have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. And y'all just keep me in your prayers with this car shopping and just getting life together. And so y'all have a great day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to Lady of Elegance Collections. Bye bye. Lady E, they call me Miss Catherine.